If labor is the only variable input in the production process, the short-run marginal cost curve is upward sloping because which of the following occurs as more and more labor is added. So in this case, we're told that labor is the only variable input in production, and that for the short-run marginal cost curve, it is upward sloping because more and more labor is added. And we're asked to find which of the following occurs as more and more labor is added. So option A says output decreases and thus marginal cost increases. This is incorrect because as more and more labor is added, output increases, not decreases. And although output does increase at a decreasing rate because of law of diminishing returns. So A is incorrect because output does not decrease. B, output increases and thus marginal cost increases. So although it is true that marginal cost increases and output does increase, it doesn't permanently increase at the same rate. And because option choice B doesn't mention the rate at which this output increases, B is incorrect. C, output increases at an increasing rate, and thus the cost of producing each additional unit of output increases. This is incorrect because although the cost of producing each additional unit of output does increase, output does not increase at an increasing rate, because this would betray the law of diminishing returns, which states that as the more and more labor is added, the unit or output of this labor begins to decrease. But output does still as a net increase. So C is incorrect because output does not increase at an increasing rate. It increases at a decreasing rate. D, output increases at a decreasing rate, and thus the cost of producing each additional unit of output increases. This seems to be the correct answer because it is true that the cost of producing each additional unit of output increases, and so it is also true that output increases at a decreasing rate, because the law of diminishing returns states that as more and more labor is added, the output of this labor begins to decrease, because the marginal cost of this producing these output increases. So as a whole, D seems to be the correct answer. E, output increases at a decreasing rate, and thus the cost of producing each additional unit of output decreases. This is incorrect because although the first part is correct, where it says that output increases at a decreasing rate, the second part is incorrect because this would not mean that the cost of producing each additional unit of output decreases. Instead, it would suggest that the cost of producing each additional unit of output would be increasing. So E is incorrect, and the correct answer is D.